And Ambassador Ashok Sajanhar, former senior diplomat, is now joining us to talk to us more about this important agreement, the inauguration, as well as the visit of the Spanish president to the government of Spain. Ambassador Sajanhar, to what extent has defense production sort of been enthused in the private sector in India after 100% FDI is permitted through the government route? We know 74% is also permitted through the automatic route.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mark. And, this is the first such example where we have the private sector coming up in a big way as far as manufacturing in the defense sector is concerned. And this is a state-of-the-art technology that is being implemented here. And, of course, as you have mentioned, the first 16 come from Spain, from Seville in Spain, and 40 of them are going to be assembled here, tested here, and all the other requirements will need to be done. Many of the MSMEs are getting engaged in this. There are also the PSUs, Bharat Electronic Limited, Bharat Dynamics Limited. So many of these companies are also included. So basically what is happening is that the manufacturing for the defense sector is also moving out of the total control of the government as it used to be. Yes. And the private sector is coming in. We have seen, of course, some of the other companies also, Bharat Forge and Larsen Toubro, Mahindra, Tata's also, Reliance also, they've been active. But this is the first time that a full project is being done principally by the Tatas. And I think as far as the quality control are concerned, delivery systems are concerned, I think that is going to be a very significant move forward. And it will be used, of course, for the Indian market to begin with, the 56 transport aircrafts. But after all, going forward, the potential is to reach other markets also.
Indeed. So the facility will also, as you said, manufacture 40 C-295 aircraft, but all 56 are going to be maintained by it. So do you also see, a market beyond this for maintenance at least?
Oh, yes, I think so, because, this is right now in terms of the manufacture, it is for the military aircraft. But I can foresee that going forward, there will be possibilities for civilian aircrafts and maintenance particularly, because they would have developed the expertise, they would have all the facilities, and, depending upon what the requirements are and what the orders are for future as they go along, I think the possibilities and the potential would be for much more to be done, rather than limit themselves only to this transport aircraft system. Of course, this is going to take a long time, because we see that, all these aircrafts, the first ones are going to roll out after 2 years. So 40 of them are going to take quite some time. Right. But, after they have developed all the expertise and after they've got a hang of, what is being done in terms of the technology, I'm sure they will be able to apply it to other sectors also.
So you're saying that there is a great potential for production of other aircraft, especially in the civil aviation sector. But and India, of course, is one of the fastest growing markets as far as this is concerned. So it would be good to have manufacturing right here in India. Do you see, this expertise actually developing faster and many other players also coming in?
Yes, absolutely. I think because the base mark is expanding. As we've been talking, it is a large number of MSMEs, and they will be able to develop their expertise in this area. We have a number of PSUs also who are getting engaged, who are, participating, who are collaborating with the Tatas in this sector. So I think this is going to have a ripple effect and a spin-off impact going across, much broader segment and much broader cross-section. So I think the impact going forward, I'm quite confident, is not going to be limited only to this one particular sector and this one particular region. And it will tend to expand.
Now, looking at India-Spain ties as a whole, how easily does one differentiate the ties, between Spain and India bilaterally and Spain as an important member of the EU?
Yeah, so I think both of them, in my view, Mark, are complementary. And that is what we have seen as far as the joint statement that has been issued today is concerned. That is what we have seen as far as the discussions are concerned, because here we have spoken about how we can take forward our partnership, whether it is in security, defense affairs, trade and economy, where, again, things are happening. Also in the area of new technologies, in the area of culture, in the area of tourism, in the area of education, in the area of people-to-people contact. So all these are being done at the bilateral level, but also at the regional level. For instance, India and the EU, with which we are signing, with which we are negotiating an FTA, a free trade agreement, and also a joint common investments agreement, also a common geographical indications of origin agreement. So there is reference to that also. Spain, because of its heft in terms of its size and in terms of its population and size of its economy, has a big voice. Of course, the voice is understandably not as large as that of France or Germany or even Italy, but still it has a niche position. And there is reference that both the sides will work together to ensure that we have, conclusion of the FTA going forward. So I think other areas where India is collaborating with the EU on climate change, on terrorism, which are more of have a holistic nature, there also it is Spain which will cooperate with India, which will collaborate with India to further strengthen our partnership engagement with the European Union.
Ambassador Ashok Sajanar, thank you very much for putting that into a larger context for us. Thank you for being with us.